My name is Ashley. I've been in the program for 10 months and my total weight loss in the last 10 months has been 29 pounds. Prior to like a Best of You program, I've always been into fitness, always been into kind of like being active. But as I'm a very busy person. I'm a full-time emerge doctor. I'm a mom of 3 small children, 5, 3, and 18 months. Fitness and nutrition's always been an important part of my life. However, as time has gotten busier, as I've had more children, more pregnancies, things have I haven't really made myself a priority. So things that worked in the past for me when I was in my early and late 20s is very different from when I'm in my mid 30s right now. Nutrition habits were definitely lacking. I was definitely eating out a bit more than I should have, eating a lot more processed foods, not making a priority to kind of cook as much as I should have for myself and for my family. And I knew what I needed to do, but I just didn't really have a push or urge to do it. Because you end up kind of getting a little bit complacent as time goes by, being I'm gonna make this a priority, I'm gonna make this a priority. I'm always gonna put other people first ahead of me. But especially when you're working full time and when you have a whole bunch of people to take care of. I was always looking at the program. I got introduced to it first from watching The Social with Melissa Grello. I saw her, she went through this journey with Sue and she had amazing results. But I never kind of really pulled the trigger because I was thinking, it's a big financial investment. I wasn't ready yet to do it. What kind of was the biggest factor for me is one of my coworkers in the hospital I worked at actually he passed away, and he passed away quite suddenly, and it was very shocking to everybody. He was quite young and he had a young family. So for myself, that was kind of the trigger just to kind of send the DM, send that email to say, hey, I'm ready to start something. I need to kind of shake things up and make a really big change in my life. So I think the big difference maker was for sure for myself was the nutrition and the guidance of the nutrition and being a laid out plan. This is what you're gonna do month 1, this is what you're gonna do month 2 and month 3, and also to the accountability. So it wasn't even I'm thinking of questioning of this is should I do this? Should I do this? It was no, this is what you're doing, and this is what you need to do, and this is what you need to do to succeed. And sometimes you just need that. So you don't need that kind of for me as a person, I just wanna follow something, and it's the accountability. It's being able to have to check in with somebody every week and know that you have to let them know. It's that factor, being not only accountable to yourself but to another person. Having that Facebook group has been was also really motivating because you could see other like-minded women who are also just as busy as you are, working towards the similar goal. And it was just also really inspiring to see other people post recipes, post kind of their success stories, and kind of to know that actually the program does work. And that and other people have seen success through it. Even having the financial aspect of it, made this investment and you're going to be accountable to something, you want to make sure that you are getting results because you're making that commitment and you have someone who's checking in on you, because it's there's only so much you can do for yourself, you know what I mean? But having that accountability to another person, it just motivates you just to kind of take it to the next level. Looking back from where I started in the beginning of this year to now, it's a bit shocking. If somebody were to tell me January, because I started in February, that you would be back to your pre-pregnancy weight prior to your first child, I would be there would have been no way. Sue really challenges you just to kind of think big. That the program is not just about nutrition, losing the weight. It's about also to kind of what are the goals afterwards, bigger life goals that you want to set for yourself. This year, I ran a 10K. I did a half marathon. I did my first jujitsu class, which was really scary. So I did this photo shoot, which was really scary. And I think you got to keep shaking things up in life. Not so that's also too what's really important about this program is that it's not just the nutrition and the fitness aspect, but it's kind of the change in your mindset of you got to think bigger for yourself. You got to think bigger for your family. And by it's not just a program about let's lose weight. Yes, that's great. That's the byproduct of all of it, but it's also the other things afterwards and the bigger ideas that you're learning to reach for more. It's okay to want more and want bigger, and what's next, right? So because it's easy to kind of stay in your comfort zone, and I think what I've learned from this program is it's also really important to get out of your comfort zone and continue to challenge yourself.